Welcome to the How to Apply College Credit Plus application walkthrough. Today we'll get started with the application and take you through each page. First, go to go.osu.edu/MANS-CCP. On this webpage, you'll see your to-do list, deadlines, and other information including access to the application. Scroll down to the application process. Click Apply in Step 1. Then, after applying, come back to this webpage and review the rest of the steps. After clicking Apply, you'll come to this landing page. Click Create Account to get started on your application. After clicking Create Account, you'll then have to input your information as well as your email address. Then you'll create a username and password retrieval hint question. Please note the email address that you note on this page will be the email that Ohio State contacts you after you've submitted your application. After creating your username and password, you'll then go in and click Undergraduate for the type of application. Then click College Credit Plus Academy, select your semester as well as your campus, and then click Start Application. You're now inside the application. First, start with your legal name, your first, middle, and last name. You do not need to input your social security number because you're not being linked to a FAFSA or financial aid because College Credit Plus is free. Then input your date of birth, and then we'll move to the next section. In order to participate in College Credit Plus, you must be an Ohio resident. That's why we ask for things like your address and where you were born. After you've input that information, we'll then go to the ethnic origin and U.S. military service. If you're a student that is 18 or older, you must register with the Selective Service if you're a male. If you are not 18 but will turn 18 during our program, please note you must register with the Selective Service. You can register within 30 days of turning 18 and then get that number to Ohio State. You'll navigate this application through the tabs at the top and the bottom. We'll now start on the Contact Data tab. Enter your country for your permanent address. If it's USA, just type that and hit Enter, and then it will bring up the Add/Update Address hyperlink that you can click to then input your address to prove Ohio residency. In the financial support box, this can mess up your residency. We frequently do have College Credit Plus students answer this question incorrectly. Upon whom are you dependent for more than one half of your financial support? And you will always put parent, guardian, or spouse, even if you're a College Credit Plus student. Then the dates lived in Ohio is based on the person that is your emergency contact that you'll list. I encourage students try to make your emergency contact someone that is already an Ohio resident because this will directly impact your residency as an Ohio student. We're now in the next tab, the Academic Data tab. This is where you'll input your graduation date, that you're currently attending high school, and what type of diploma you're getting. We'll also need to know what high school you've been going to, so click that magnifying glass that's over by the search bar in the diploma certificate granted by, and then put in only the city and state for which your school is in. Otherwise, if you put too much information in this box, it doesn't bring up anything. In the Universities/Colleges section, you'll input any institution that you've ever taken College Credit Plus at before coming to Ohio State Mansfield. You can see we've used an example as our institution to show you what that looks like. To make it easier on yourself, please hit the magnifying glass under the search bar, and then you'll input the city and state that the institution is in that you've taken College Credit Plus through. If you've gotten a degree like an associate's degree, you must list that in the degree. Then hit Add School if you have another one that you need to add. Otherwise, hit Save and Continue and we'll go to the next page. Through College Credit Plus, the state of Ohio has Ohio scores that students must meet in order to be eligible and deemed college ready. We use the ACT, the SAT, or the Accupacer to deem if you're college ready to attend College Credit Plus at Ohio State Mansfield. If you've already taken the ACT or SAT, you can click I have taken this test in this section and then input your scores to self-report them. We'll also need your high school counselor to input these scores on a transcript or high school info form to consider them official. You do not need to send these scores officially from the testing agency. In the Course Data tab, you can list your current year courses at your high school in this section. You can only list a max of 8 courses, so if you don't get them all on there, don't worry about it because your transcript will show us everything. In the Plan Major Information section, you'll select either Academy A or Academy B in that box. Click the magnifying glass to select it. Academy A means your family pays for everything, whereas Academy B means College Credit Plus program will pay for it. Then you can list activities and experiences in the next box. If you want to add more activities, you can, but generally activities and experiences don't impact your admission to the College Credit Plus program because it's all based on test scores and you getting your application materials in by the deadline. While it's not required, you can list if you've been employed somewhere while being a high school student. You don't have to input employment hours or family information, so you could skip these next two sections, but if you'd like to fill them out, you can. If you listed work experience in the previous question, you must answer this next question about why you chose to work while in high school. If you've ever applied to Ohio State before, you must indicate that in the previous enrollment question. We'll now ask you what your current class will be when you come to Ohio State in the fall. Then we'll ask you what types of classes you would like to take, if it's online only or if it's a mix. No matter how you answer this question, you can always change your mind later. Then we'll ask for your counselor's name and then their email so we can reach out to them if we're missing any documents and we aren't hearing back from you. The next question asks about AP exams. The reason we ask about these exams is because Ohio State will award you college credit if you get a 3 or higher on any advanced placement exam. Go to registrar.osu.edu to see more information about AP scores and what Ohio State awards for them. The last box on this screen is the essay. This is required in order to submit the application. You must answer the question fully, and it should be between 250 and 500 words. There is not a word counter in this document, so sometimes students will take the essay and type it up in Word or somewhere there's a word counter and then copy and paste it back in this box. While it's your responsibility to fill out this application, you must now have a parent or guardian review this next question. The parent certification, it states they fully understand all the options and ramifications with you participating in this program. For instance, if you're a College Credit Plus student that fails a class at Ohio State, you're going to be responsible to pay your high school back for the cost of the full course. And sometimes schools will also make you pay back the books. Not only will you have to pay for the course, but now your GPA will be affected at Ohio State and your high school. Check out more about that at ohiohighered.org, or you can also see our public school or non-public school overview on our College Credit Plus page. The Special Programs box is a freehand box where you can type what classes you're interested in, programs, or majors. It's a freehand where you can type anything you want. We're now on the last page of the application. Read the certification of the true statement, check that you agree, hit Save and Continue, and then come back and hit the Submit button. Congratulations, you just submitted your application to Ohio State Mansfield's College Credit Plus program. Go back to the website that we were first at, go.osu.edu/MANCCP. Then we'll continue on our application to-do list, and you can see deadlines for other materials. Please note the application deadline, for example, fall semester is May 1st. You'll have to submit this online application as well as request your school to send a transcript and a high school information form by that deadline. Do you have ACT or SAT scores? Have your counselor send them on a transcript so you don't have to spend money to send them officially to Ohio State. Or if you don't have ACT or SAT scores and you need the AccuPlacer, go to that website and then click the AccuPlacer registration button in the top right. If you have questions for the College Credit Plus office here at The Ohio State University Mansfield, send us an email at mansfield-askabuckeye@osu.edu or see more contact information at the College Credit Plus website here in the top right.